Hey everyone, this is a live memory training session, and I'm working on name and face recall. Tonight I'm just using Anki because I'm in a pretty big rush, trying to catch up at the end of the weekend. But this is a real study session, so you can feel free to just study along and hang out, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think this will probably be a little bit shorter and a little bit less talky tonight, just because it's already the end of the weekend and I have a ton of things that I need to get done before the week starts. But what I don't want to do is not practice and start to lose some of the momentum that I've had. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in here. First, I'm going to sync up the flashcards from Anki on my phone. So I'll go to the decks. Sync that. And then sync here on my computer. I'm already getting messages from people that I work with, not directly to me, but in communication groups I'm a part of. And they're already talking about work tomorrow, and it's starting to stress me out because I probably need to get a good plan together for this week. So, and I don't know if you can hear the vibration, but oh, okay, that one, no, it was work. So, okay, let's get to it. Starting with Edgar, which I posted a picture of on YouTube today, a short of today. All right. What can I do with my phone so that it's not distracting me? I'm gonna put my phone over here. Put my phone on the couch so that if it vibrates, maybe it won't make a noise. I guess I could have put it on Do Not Disturb, but gotta focus. Okay. Not to be too chatty, but some of the images that I've come up with are a little bit. I try not to do anything that is too inappropriate because I don't want to, like parents that are watching this to be like, oh, this is this is not appropriate for my kids, because you may find that using mnemonics is actually quite appropriate for your kids. And I don't want to be the person that makes you think that it's not because I've got some very inappropriate image. But about the extent of what I've come up with that I've allowed to be like kind of on the edge. For Isaac, I think of eyes being put into a sack, and that's, I think in some ways you can think of that kind of being like a Goosebumps level gross, or you know, not nothing too violent, even though for memory purposes, the more violent, gross, not safe for work kinds of things that you can think of, that those tend to be stickier for memories. Um, I do want to make sure that like if you're a parent and like you have kids, that you're like, oh, maybe I'd like to show them some of this demonic stuff and see if they're interested in it, see if they pick it up, help them with school. I don't want to be the person that's like so inappropriate that you think that's what this kind of world is like because you just found out about it. So trying to be trying to make sure my images are relatively appropriate, like today with Edgar when I posted the video with a head and a gar attacking it. um, in my head, that could be more violent and gruesome, but I tried to make it to where there was no like blood or anything in the image, or not like because of the teeth biting into it. I didn't want it to go so far that it was um, grossing people out. But if you do that yourself in your head, then that's okay. Again, just trying to be appropriate for the kids. So if anybody sees any images that seem like they've gone a little too far, that really wasn't my intention. Eyes being put into a sack, eyeballs for Isaac, that would be probably the one that think is the most questionable one that I've made. But I think that's appropriate. I think I could see that in like a Goosebumps level show or something. So, okay. Luis. Oh, that's right. Berries. This is a good one. Beverly, a beaver in leaves. I like that one quite a bit. Oh, Gloria. Oh, I can't believe I didn't have that fresh on my mind the other day. Okay. Jenny. Oh, Christian. Mm, Jerome. All right. want to go fast. I've made it past 100 cards already out of the 200, but I'm doing so good, I kind of want to test myself. So I'm going to come in here and try and do a round with Memory League. I'm just going to do the one. And then I'm going to try go back to the flashcards. Because if I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do before bed, and then I gotta get up early. So I'm just doing the one, and I'm gonna finish the flashcards. Okay. One of the guys that I'm stuck on right now, I didn't have a pre-made image for, so I said jar. But why did I put an image of a jar there? Trying to decode here. It wasn't Jerome. It wasn't Jared. All right. Well, I gotta go. So, Jerry. Not too bad. But this is one where spelling got me a little bit. Oh, there was a Jeanette there. Okay. Anyways, back to work. Samuel. It's Uncle Sam writing me. Jimmy. I'm going to change this image. Emilio is kind of tough to come up with an image for. I think an emu with $1 million, and I can just represent that with a bunch of money. Emilio might be the closest I can get, so we'll try that one. Tongue. Let me change this one too to better match a pattern that I've got. Susanna. Cool. Let's see. Oops. Manuel. I know that it's not probably the easiest way to remember Enrique, but a hen repelling down cake. Enrique. Come on, that's pretty funny. pretty close to the end here. Lucia is going to be Luisa versus Lucia. Okay. So I made it through the 200 flashcards with the first pass, and now all that remains are some of the reviews that were put into the queue because I either was wrong or I was thinking I didn't do that fast enough, so I want to review it again. Yeah, Emu with millions of dollars did stick better for me. I think I need to fix Elena. Elena. No. I could do El. It's Elena, but Elena will be close enough, so Eel's probably fine. Elena. I can think of a lane, like on a highway. Elena. Lane. Or just no. That's why I don't have a good image for it yet. The one that I'm using isn't working very good. I think I'm going to try an eel, switching lanes, and then for the we'll put the bubbles in there, which is my way of kind of differentiating words that are names that would be spelled similarly in English, but maybe in like Spanish it's the same spelling, but with a Hispanic name would have the at the end. So I'd use bubble because of the So we'll say eel in lanes. Okay, we'll try that. Daniela. Luis. Luis. Daniela. Okay. All right. Pretty cool. So about 40 minutes. Was able to get through the deck. All right, just for fun, before we have to wrap up and get to all kinds of stuff to prep for the week, I'm going to do one more round on Memory League. The goal is to get to 12 names memorized so we can get to the next level on Memory League. Probably not going to happen. We're going to do our best to try. This Sean is not going to be. Anthony Maxine. Anthony Maxine. Let's see what I can remember here. So for this fella, this is Corey. This is Frank. Didn't see that guy. This is Jim. This is Nathan. Didn't see that guy. Didn't have that one. Oh, this is Anna. Hopefully that was two N's. Didn't have that guy. Didn't have her. Oh. Hopefully I spelled that one right. Okay. This one I can't tell if I've seen before. This guy I definitely saw though. So now I'm wondering, did I get some things mixed up? All right, let's see how we did. Okay. All right, this is me being selfish. Even though I have other things to do. I want to see if I can do a little bit better. Agnes. Jackie. Okay. So this. Okay. Scored about the same. But I really feel like I'm close on these. So I think what I need to do is keep up the review to build up a little bit more speed with my name association. I'm gonna have to build out my kind of repertoire of names that I've got pre-made that'll help me go faster. So For the sake of being responsible, I'm going to go ahead and stop there for tonight. I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks everybody for coming with me, helping me study, and I'm going to get ready for the work week. So have a good work week, guys.